Do you desire greater happiness, prosperity, and fulfillment? Who does not? There are some fundamental facts that are always important to keep in mind. Even if each of us has a unique life path, and being happy, successful, and content can mean so many different things to each of us. Yes, you will experience ups and downs, but if you keep your attention on what matters most, you can endure any hardship. Here are a few things that, hopefully, can also benefit you. Are things that have helped me endure the tough moments in my life. Life is unpredictable, so be open to surprises, says number 1. Whether you like it or not, nothing can be planned for. Even when you try, things don't always turn out the way you plan. Sometimes, when you're going along and doing your thing, everything abruptly changes. And regrettably, it's not always for the better. Because of this, it's extremely important to be adaptable and flexible. Avoid being overly dependent on the result, and if things doesn't go as planned, try something else. Number 2, you'll never know if you don't ask. Despite being a straightforward idea, it can be challenging to put into practice. Sometimes we're too hesitant to ask for what we want because we're terrified of being rejected, whether it's a promotion, a rise, or trying to score a date with that particular someone. But how will you get what you want if you don't ask? Now, this has nothing to do with being pushy or impolite while requesting something. It's about having the guts to reach out and express your goals, instead. Even if you don't get the desired response, you won't be left wondering what may have been. You can always learn something new is number 3. There's always something new to learn, whether you're a student, a professional, or just wanting to improve yourself. You cannot advance in life if you are not learning. So always keep an open mind and maintain a sense of curiosity about the universe. It can assist open new opportunities in addition to maintaining your brain's wellness. For instance, if you invest the time to learn a new talent, like a new computer program or language, you might discover that you have access to a new employment or career opportunity. 4th, working hard pays off. You'll get what you put into it when you work hard. There are no shortcuts to success. You must put in the effort if you want to advance in life. This entails having a commitment to carrying out tasks to the best of your ability. It might not be enjoyable, and it won't always seem worthwhile. Your hard work will eventually pay off if you're willing to put in the time and do what has to be done, even when you don't want to. You can never be truly happy with others, number 5, if you don't feel good about yourself. It's no secret that how we relate to others reflects how we relate to ourselves. Furthermore, it's likely that your relationships won't live up to your expectations if you're not happy with who you are. That's because you always go to other sources for satisfaction and approval when you're not happy with yourself. When you depend too heavily on others to make you feel better, undesirable relationship dynamics result. You should therefore devote some time to concentrating on your own requirements and developing a strong feeling of self-worth. It is much simpler to be content with people once you have a solid relationship with yourself. 6th, there are times when doing the right thing and the hardest thing are the same. It can be challenging to tell whether you're making the appropriate choice when faced with a choice. You can become preoccupied with what you believe you should do or what other people desire for you. However, it's crucial to examine your own activities to determine whether they are consistent with your beliefs and ideals. For instance, you might be worried about the emotional suffering or social fallout if you're thinking of leaving a toxic relationship. However, being free of that poison and able to concentrate on your own happiness can be advantageous in the long run. Always take the time to assess the circumstance and take your future into account. Making a difficult decision can occasionally be just what you need to transform your life for the better. Choose who you let into your life wisely, number 7. You should be selective about who you invite into your life when it comes to friendships and relationships. When you meet someone for the first time, this is especially true. Before choosing if they are worth putting your time and effort into, it is best to get to know them. People's actions, speech, and treatment of others frequently reflect their true selves. Pay close attention to and treat the little things carefully. It's doubtful that the connection will be healthy if the other person continually behaves badly. Additionally, you must believe in your gut. It's advisable to get out of a situation if anything doesn't feel right. You can't force someone to change. Rule number 8. Although it might seem obvious, we frequently overlook this. People who are unwilling to adapt can irritate you since it seems like such an easy problem to solve. Telling them what they're doing incorrectly is all that's necessary, and that ought to be it. But that simply isn't how things work. Each person's experience with change is unique. While some people might move slowly and in modest steps, others are capable of making significant changes quickly. Simply put, you cannot force someone to change, no matter how hard you try. Although you can provide them suggestions, motivation, and even tools to support them, the choice to change ultimately rests with them. Number 9. Forgiveness is a strong tool for moving on and healing. Undoubtedly, it can be challenging to forgive someone who has wronged you. However, clinging to grudges and wrath will only make you feel wretched and trapped in a pit that grows bigger and worse with time. By letting go of the past, forgiveness enables you to move on, which can drastically alter how you live your life going ahead. This does not imply that you approve of the behavior or ignore what took place. It is more important to let go of the hurt, resentment, and anger that were brought on by such behaviors. Life is what you make of it is number 10. Although it may sound cliché, it is true. When you stop to think about it, nobody else is to blame for the way your life has turned out. Your achievements or failures are entirely your fault. You must choose your own routes and determine how to use your time wisely. You have the ability to shape your life as you wish. You have the choice to either embrace life to the fullest or languish in misery. You have the choice to either pursue your aspirations or let them pass you by. In the end, it's never too late to dream of a life that is greater and better than the one you currently lead, and it's never too late to begin working towards that ambition. I sincerely hope that this list inspired and motivated you. Please let us know what you think by leaving a comment below. Check out our video about the 10 toxic lessons you need to unlearn as well. The link is in the summary that follows. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and tell your friends about it so we can make more like it. Click the subscribe button to see more content like this, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. Watch our other videos as well if you haven't already. Thank you for viewing.